as we gather our thoughts and hearts in the presence of the Divine, let us open ourselves to the gentle whisper of wisdom and love. In this tranquil moment, may we find peace in the words that guide us towards a renewal of spirit and a deeper understanding of the kingdom that awaits those who walk the path of righteousness. Today's message comes from the book Jesus in the Home by Neio, Lucio, psychographed by the medium Francisco Xavier. Chapter 24, The Signs of a Renewal. At the house gathering, the Master began to speak persuasively. When the divine kingdom is at the gates of humankind, the soul of the world will be renewed. The person who is the most powerful will not be the one who is the most ruthless, but rather the one who loves the most. Conquerors will not be those who war against foreign enemies to the death in rivers of blood, but rather those who combat the iniquity and ignorance that lies within them until evil is wiped out in the realms of their own nature. The most eloquent will not be those of the most beautiful speech, but rather those who combine holy words with actions to raise the quality of life wherever they may be. The noblest will not be those who hold the largest number of titles, granting them the transitory control of ephemeral lands on earth, but those who most intensely accrue the acclaims of love and gratitude in the hearts of mothers and children, the sick and the elderly, loyal and honest persons, hardworking and upright persons, and humble and kind ones. Those who are the most respected will not be dispensers of gold and armed might, but rather those with the purest hearts. Those who are the holiest will not be the ones who isolate themselves on altars of supreme spiritual pride, avoiding contact with those who suffer because they are afraid of becoming dishonored and unclean, but rather those who come down from their aggrandizement, extending fraternal hands to the wretched and suffering, raising their delacerated souls to the realms of joy and understanding. The purest will not be those who flee from communicating with evil, avowed criminals, but those who dive into the mire to save their falling brethren without contaminating themselves in the process. Those who are the most knowledgeable will not be the ones who have the most books and theories, but the ones who, even though they know little, try to light a lamp in the darkness that still envelops their closest neighbor. The divine friend rested his lucid eyes on the clear night that was shining outside in the heart of nature, made a long pause and emphasized, in that sublime age, people will not leave their homes to war in storms of blood and tears against their neighbor due to their desire for conquest or race hatred, because they will be busy waging war against the darkness of ignorance, the open wounds of illness, the anguish of hunger, and the moral torture of all of whose, with a plow replaces the opulent chariot of victors in public displays of collective grandeur, when the edifying book takes the place of the sword in the minds of the people, when goodness and wisdom preside over human competition so that good individuals may be revered, when personal sacrifice on behalf of all constitutes the true honor of individuality, so that peace and love do not lose their place in one's life. Then there will be a new humanity in the luminous cradle of the divine kingdom. At this point, the sweet and sovereign word made a slight pause, and there outside, in the warmth of the calm night, the resplendent stars sparkling high in the sky seemed to extol that distant era. As we close this reflection, let the serenity of these teachings settle in our hearts. May the light of truth and love continue to guide our steps, leading us ever closer to the embrace of the divine kingdom. In the quiet of our souls, let us carry forth the promise of renewal and the peace that surpasses all understanding. So be it.